Great day, AMP family. I pray that this finds you well. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? It's lunchtime, conversation time. All right, so here's the deal. Got something good for you. Get you to think a little bit, but I want you all to first subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Before we get started, enjoy the intro, and I'll be right back. All right, peace. All right, so I'm walking into my forest of solitude, and look what I see. I got distracted, and as I get closer, she goes further away. But it's okay. I just wanted to show you all that before I get set up and all that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all later. All right, family, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you all in a day or two, but I hope everything is going well with you. Hope all is awesome. So honestly, I got a lot of things going on in my mind today, but the thing that I want to hit on today is really quick and simple, and I need your opinion. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna leave a little poll at the top, but the question is, would you prefer more subscribers or more genuine connections? Let me know what you think. So I am not at a pass or anything. I'm working on getting new content out for you all. So my focus is, of course, is growing in numbers. But at the same time, with those numbers, like, I am one that likes and enjoys genuine conversation, dialogue, and really getting to connect with the people, getting to connect with the minds that are around me, because there are a lot of people out there smarter than me that tell me often that, man, you inspire me to get up and actually do stuff. And I'm just like, but I don't really say a whole lot. Like, sometimes you didn't think you said anything, or you didn't think that thought was so important, but when you talk to somebody who it encouraged or something, it moves them, and you're like, man. And so the dilemma I have is not really a dilemma for me, because I am more so about genuine connections and making those genuine connections and really getting out there and making connections with people, connecting with people in a wavelength that is different from just the normal hi, bye, and so forth. I like to grow relationships, and the deers are still walking around over here. But I like to build relationships. I like to build friendships. My parents and some of the people at my church often say that I don't know a stranger. And I didn't really understand what that meant until later on in life. Like, all the time I was like, okay, but there's strangers all around. How could you not know a stranger? And so I guess it's more so the appeal to connect with people, the appeal to really get to know who people are. There was a situation once. I was standing on a platform getting ready for the Metro in DC, and I was headed home, not really thinking about anything, and I prompted somebody with the question, how you doing? The whole normal greetings of passerbyers, and they said, hey, I'm living the dream. And in my mind, I was like, living the dream? Okay, well, what does that mean? And I said, are you really living the dream? And they looked at me strange, like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, I was like, you said you're living the dream, so what's your dream? Like, what's going on? And so as they explained their dream to me and what they were trying to accomplish, I was like, oh, okay, so then are you living that? Like, from what I can see, you're dressed up in a suit, you're doing this, this, and this. You've talked about these things, but are you really living the dream then? And so it made me wonder then about the connections that we make with one another, only because sometimes people in their mind have a dream set up here, and they are living and operating down in this level somewhere in the middle, because they haven't gotten the encouragement, they haven't gotten the connections that they need to really go to where they want to go. And so for me, it was just one of those things that I was like, okay, all right, good. So what can I do to help and encourage people to live the dream, but also make the best out of what I want? Like, what is my desire? What is my goal? And so for me, My desire is to make better connections with everybody that I talk to, everybody I engage with on social media, on YouTube, all the places that I engage, whether it's in person, whether it's via social media. You know, I want to make sure that I really make genuine connections. It's not just oh, I know you as so-and-so, and the only time we ever really talk is about business. Now, I realize not all of my relationships are going to be, you know, friendships, in the sense of some people are just going to be about business because that's how their lifestyles are. And I don't want to be that way. Like, I want to be one of those that is approachable, that desires to live with people and be with people that are going to help me grow as a person, to be my best self. And, you know, I enjoy talking about being the best self because we always want to venture towards our best selves. And so building genuine relationships would help us in the long run. I actually wrote a blog for the bizgals.com page. Probably, it's been 6 months maybe. And it was about meeting new people. And from lessons that I've learned from others as well as myself, it has become evident that social media, we have a lot of friends and a lot of followers on social media platforms, but we've stopped being social. Like, we aren't as social as we probably should be, or probably would be if social media wasn't around. People are like, oh, we should just uninvent social media. No, that doesn't fix the problem. Like, honestly, it's just a matter of people getting from behind the camera, getting from behind their computers, and really going out there and talking to people and having genuine conversations on everything. Just because, hey, how can you really form a true opinion about something if you aren't talking to anybody? If it's just you listening to a whole bunch of other people, okay, all right. But when you're building connections, it gives you a different insight. It gives you a different way of looking at the world. And seeing the world from somebody's eyes may give you a stronger opinion one way or the other in the things of the world, in the systems of the world, in life in general. I want you all to make genuine relationships with people, with friends, making new connections every single day. Because honestly, that's what I'm about. Like, that's what I want for my life. And I know in my normal 9 to 5, I don't necessarily meet new people because of being stuck behind a computer. But as soon as I get free, as soon as I get out of here, and between running around with the kids, every person I come in contact with, you know, I greet them. I take an opportunity to say hey, and if I can get them to hang around a little longer and hold a conversation, then I'll get them to hold a conversation. And so that's also one of the things that I want to be a little more intentional on doing, so that you all can see that. Because, hey, if there's somebody that is doing it that you're like, oh, it is that easy, hey, then it may encourage you all to step up some more. So in the next week or two, I am going to do not a social experiment, but I am going to just go out and see if I can't strike up a conversation with people on camera. Interesting, the thought, because honestly, most people don't want to strike up a conversation on camera if they're being recorded, unless it's something funny or silly as some along those lines. But I would like to strike up conversations with random people and see if we can get them past the hi, bye, my name is, and also without them thinking that I'm hitting on them, you know? Because that's one of the things that in our culture has become very commonplace, where it's like, oh, if I have a camera in front of you, then I'm probably trying to hit on you. But I also want to do something where we see what inspires people and what inspires people, like the quotes that they are living in their lives today, because I think that would be interesting to talk to random people and really just see what encourages them to keep on pressing forward, to keep on moving. And we're gonna do that, I think, in a shopping center, if I can get away with it, in a grocery store. That might be interesting. Walmart is always, yeah, I like that idea. So we're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna go to a Walmart and talk to random people and see what inspires them. What is their motivating factor, or if there's a quote that they live by. That would be awesome. All right, so man, just sitting here talking to you all, I'm getting some ideas that I have to write down and really get videos for, because if you all like that one and it encourages you, then we're definitely going to do a part 2 and however many we want to do with that. But make genuine connections. Spend time making genuine connections. Next time you have an opportunity, meet up with some people that you were going to talk about business with, go and have a meal with them. Sit down and dinner and really see what they're about. Get to know the person. And if business comes up later, it comes up later. But really take the time to get to know people. And breaking bread, you see a whole lot of things about a person when you sit down to have a dinner, or to have dinner or lunch or something with them, and you're not focused on business. So that is my challenge, though. 2 challenges for you. The first one is, do you prefer more followers or genuine connections? And then the other is, sit down to dinner with somebody and have a good time, right? Don't talk about business. Talk about just getting to know each other, right? All right, so until next time, know that I love you, God loves you more, and until next time, be inspired, be edified, be encouraged. Put God first in all that you do. Love unconditionally. Do what you love. Always live and amp life. We will see you tomorrow. Peace.